Known for gripping plots, thrilling twists, intense storytelling, swoon-worthy romance, and stellar performances, Korean movies never fail to shock. But do they also dominate in comedy? These 15 names hold the answer. Starring Jung So-min and Kang Ha-neul, this romantic comedy serves up more than just an exciting love story. Jung Yeol and Na Ra started out as a picture-perfect couple, falling head over heels in love and tying the knot. But as time passed, their clashing personalities turned their once blossoming romance into bitterness. Deciding to call it quits, they filed for divorce. But on the day that they applied for a divorce, they got in a car accident. Now they wake up in a hospital bed, clueless about their past lives together. From the hilarity of amnesiac situations to the endless banter of our oh-so-charming couple, this movie is a must-watch for all comedy lovers. Looking for a heartwarming family watch? Then here we go. Starring the dynamic duo Jung-hwa and Song Seong-hyun, get ready for a roller coaster of emotions with a touch of tears and of course laughter. Due to a heavenly slip-up, Yeon-woo, a top-notch attorney, meets an unexpected demise. But before she can return to her normal self, she's got to spend a month living life as an ordinary housewife. Enter her new world with hubby Sung-hwan, son Ha-ru, and daughter Ha-neul, where every day is a new twist waiting to unfold. And with the leads bringing their A-game in comedic timing, this show is set to keep you glued to your screens till the end. Looking for a classic that's packed with romance, non-stop laughs, and a plot that's one of a kind? Decades ago, My Sassy Girl nailed it. With Jun Ji-hyun's quirky charm and Cha Tae's charisma, it's no surprise this movie stole our hearts. Meet Gyun-woo, a college guy more into picking up girls and hanging out with friends than dealing with his mom. But one tipsy subway encounter turns his world upside down when a drunken girl mistakes him for her boyfriend. Suddenly, Gyun-woo's trapped in a relationship he never asked for, but can't seem to forget this sassy girl. Get ready for laughs and unexpected twists in this unique love story. If you haven't seen this movie's edits popping up on your feeds, it's time to adjust those settings, darlings. Midnight Runners, starring the likes of Bak Se-joon, Kang Ha-neul, and Bak Hae-seon, is an absolute must-watch. Picture this: two freshly trained police academy cadets, Ki-jun and Hee-yeol, stumble upon a kidnapping after a wild night out. Cue the adrenaline-pumping action as they dive headfirst into taking down an underground trafficking ring. This film's got it all. Critics are raving about its killer action scenes, electric chemistry between the romantic leads, and side-splitting comedic moments. A film that took the South Korean box office by storm. Despite initial doubts, 645 shot to the top, securing its place as the 7th highest-grossing Korean movie of 2022. With a comedic dream team including Go Kyung-pyo, Lee Yi-kyung, Bak Si-won, Kwak Dong-yeon, and Yeon Moon-suk, this movie spins a tale of unexpected encounters between South and North Korean soldiers, all thanks to a lottery ticket breezing over the DMZ. As a result, Bak Chun-woo, a North Korean soldier, finds himself guarding a ticket worth a whopping USD 5.7 million while awaiting leave. What follows is a hilarious adventure filled with relatable characters and hilarious moments, perfectly serving up laughs without the need for a deep dive into Korean politics. With Chae Tae-hyun and Kang Yi-won leading the charge, joined by a ghostly crew including Lee Moon-seo, Ko Chang-seok, and Jang Young-nam, this movie promises unlimited thrills and chills. Sang-man's suicide attempts keep flopping, but things take a supernatural turn when he starts seeing ghosts after a near-death experience. Desperate to rid himself of these spooky guests, he seeks help from a shaman, only to discover a twist. They aren't leaving anytime soon. They've got unfinished business. To find peace, Sang-man sets out to fulfill their unrealized dreams, all while navigating a budding romance with nurse Jung Yun-soo. Get ready to add drama, fantasy, and quirkiness to your weekend watch list with this one. It's all fun and games until someone calls the wrong number. Just ask Yoon Jung, who made a life-changing mistake in the name of intimacy. Hyun-seung, plagued by jealousy over his ex's new fling, battles insomnia until a fateful call from a mysterious stranger turns his world upside down. Meanwhile, Yoon-jung, with her stunning looks and seemingly perfect relationship, seeks to spice things up with a steamy phone call to her boyfriend, only to realize she's dialed the wrong number and can't stop thinking about the stranger on the line. With Ji-sung and Kim Ah-jung at the helm, the chemistry is undeniable. But does the comedy measure up? Guess you'll have to tune in to find out if this rom-com delivers the laughs. Get ready for a star-studded reunion that's all about friendship and nostalgia. Directed by Kang Hyung-chil, this movie is a heartfelt comedy drama that promises laughs and a deep dive into the bonds of friendship over time. A group of 7 inseparable school friends drift apart as life takes its course. Fast forward 25 years and a middle-aged woman takes it upon herself to reunite the gang amidst unforeseen circumstances. With awards aplenty, including Best Actress and Best Director nods, why still wait to hop on this fun-filled ride? Imagine this: a timid high schooler bullied his whole life suddenly finds himself swapping bodies with a gangster. One day, Dong-hyun falls from a rooftop onto Pan-soo. Later in the hospital, the gangster wakes up to find himself in the body of a teenager. With Bak Sung-woon and Jung Jin-young leading the charge, The Dude in Me is a laugh riot that promises endless dad jokes, chaotic relationships, and a whole lot of comedic mishaps. Whether you're in for a lighthearted caper or just looking to unwind, this film is your go-to prescription for beating the blues. Calling all besties for the ultimate movie night pick. Starring Kim Woo-bin, Lee Jung-ho, and Kang Han-yul, 20 follows 3 friends who have just hit their 20s. A time of limitless possibilities, heart-throbbing crushes, and maybe a little mischief. But will they navigate adulthood without messing things up? From new beginnings and a sprinkle of mischief, 20 is one of the best Korean comedies. But beware, this film is guaranteed to have you laughing so hard you might just slap the knee of the person next to you. Starring the dynamic trio of Ma Dong-seok, Jung Hae-in, and Bak Jeong-min, this webtoon-turned-blockbuster promises to flip your expectations upside down. Picture this: Taek-il leaves home defying his mother's college plans to explore life on his terms, landing a gig as a delivery guy at a local Chinese restaurant in a new neighborhood. He crosses paths with Jeo-sok, a chef who spices things up. Meanwhile, Tak-il's buddy Sang-pil dives headfirst into the risky world of private loans, hoping for a quick fortune, but soon discovering the painful realities that come with it. From stormy beginnings to comedic twists and turns, this movie isn't just about growing up. It's about doing it with flair and a hefty dose of laughter. This can be your ticket to a roller coaster of laughs and thrills. Featuring the charismatic duo Jung-hwa and Bak Sung-woon, this South Korean action comedy centers on Mi-young, who runs a breadstick shop, and her husband, Sok-won, works as a computer repairman. One day, Sok-won wins a free trip and they go on their first international trip together to Hawaii. But their ordinary day takes a wild turn when they find themselves as hostages on a hijacked plane. Combining adrenaline-pumping action with sharp wit, OK Madame is a must-watch for anyone craving a thrilling yet hilarious film. From his cameo in Crash Landing on You to his recent fame in Queen of Tears, Kim Soo-hyun has once again surprised us with an underrated gem of an action comedy film. Bringing to life the character of Won Ryu-hwan, a North Korean spy disguised as Bang Dong-gu, a seemingly dim-witted village fool in South Korea. Kim Soo-hyun shines alongside Bak Ki-woong as Ri Hae-rang, the rock musician spy, and Lee Hyun-woo as Lee Hae-jin, the undercover high school student. As they adjust to ordinary life in their small town without orders from the north, their peace is disrupted by a sudden, secret, and great mission. From the ultimate undercover thrill ride straight from South Korea's webtoon scene to a spy-tastic trio, this film is a definite must-watch. Ready for a comedy gem with impeccable comedic timing and a twist that'll warm your heart? Directed by Lee Byung-hyun, Extreme Job follows a squad of 5 detectives who embark on an undercover mission to take down a criminal organization. Starring Ryu Seung-ryung, Lee Ha-ni, Jin Seon-kyu, Lee Dong-hui and Gong Myung, this team of detectives decides to go undercover as employees at a chicken restaurant. However, their plan takes an unexpected turn when the restaurant's chicken becomes unexpectedly popular, turning their undercover operation into a media sensation and putting the detectives in a hilariously sticky situation they never saw coming. This action comedy serves up laughs, suspense, and plenty of plot twists, making it a must-watch for anyone craving a side of humor with their crime-solving antics. And there you have it. Whether you're craving rom-com tales or laugh-out-loud moments, Korean movies deliver the goods. So which one's your favorite? Comment below.